Hi, this is Rachel with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you our stepped bracelet mandrel. Now, unlike smooth mandrels, this piece has steps showing the different measurements. And the measurements are in diameter, if you'll notice, not inches around. So the measurements of this mandrel are 2.5 inches of diameter, 2 3/4 inches, 3 inches, and 3 1/4 inches. And these measurements are actually etched into the piece, which is a nice touch. So something that won't come across in the video that I want to point out is that this is a solid wood piece, so it's very hefty. It has some nice weight to it. And one of the reasons we like this mandrel is that it goes up to larger sizes than some of the other mandrels that we carry. So if you're making jewelry for somebody with a larger wrist, or especially if you're making men's jewelry, this is a great piece to size some bigger bracelets. Or watch bands. Those are some longer pieces, so you can use these bigger measurements to get a nice long watch band. Since these measurements are in diameter, I just want to measure them for you to show you the inches around so you can get an idea of the sizes. So this first measurement, 2.5 inches, if we measure around, that's going to give you about an 8-inch bracelet. So 2.5 inches diameter, 8-inch bracelet. And I want to show you the largest size here too, 3 1/4 inches. So that measures about 10 1/4 inches to 10 1/2 inches around. So that'll give you a nice big piece. One thing you would use this mandrel for is measuring your bracelets. So I'm just going to show you real fast. This is a Kumihimo bracelet that I did. I'm going to slide it down, and as you can see, it just sits right on this step. So it's very easy to measure. It doesn't slide around. Just sits right on that measurement step. Here is another bracelet that our designer Julie made using a nun design bangle. And again, it just sits right on the step there. It's a nice even reed, very easy to measure with this mandrel. The other thing you would use the mandrel for is metal and wire working. So as you can see, this piece has a built-in tang, which is this wooden handle down here. And you would use this to clamp the mandrel to your workbench with a vise or a mandrel holder, and you can rest your wire directly on the mandrel and hammer it on the piece. Now, since this is a wooden piece, we would recommend hammering with a rubber mallet. And just be aware that as you shape your wire, you will be work hardening it. So be aware of the size you need before you begin. So this is our wooden stepped bracelet mandrel. You can find this piece and many other supplies at beadaholique.com.